Hello everyone, Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle, and today we are shifting gears over to the women's open bodybuilding, and I understand not the most popular division on my channel. I know because a lot of you guys unsubscribe from my channel every time I do a women's comparison, but hear me out guys, this is the 1 and 2 from this year's Olympia, battling it out for the Miss Olympia title, Andrea Shaw. Hey, if you weren't paying attention to the Olympia, she won. She regained her title, and she is now a 5-time Miss Olympia champion. And she defeated Angela Yeo, and she is incredible, this Angela. And the funny thing and the interesting part is here, Andrea Shaw was also the Rising Phoenix champion since she started winning the Olympia title, but she lost. She lost right before the Olympia. She lost to Angela at that Rising Phoenix. So she's only a 4-time Rising Phoenix, and she's a 5-time Miss Olympia. Now, was there some politics at play? Judging by these two physiques, it is of some debate. Look at Angela's lats. Look at Angela's conditioning. Wow. Most certainly getting an edge over Andrea Shaw. Now, these are pictures. I wasn't there, so there's only so much oomph behind my opinions here. But, hey, do pictures not tell us a little bit here? And I did watch the live streams, things of that nature. I am definitely interested. I know a lot of you guys aren't interested in women's open, but I love women's open bodybuilding. And this year was so interesting because Andrea had just lost to this more conditioned athlete. Now, Andrea's taller. She's got those just bulging biceps. Gotta be some of the best biceps in the IFBB, men included. Telling you right now, Andrea Shaw is unbelievable. Go to the front lat spread. Interesting. So, Andrea Shaw, perhaps the more aesthetic. The way she is hitting these poses, she's got her leg up there. Very, very nice execution of the shot. And you watch Andrea pose. She is an expert. She is a master. These girls, they do not take a back seat to the men in terms of that. The posing and the striking of the pose. Angela Yeo, I watched her posing. Gave me chills. Every movement. She had her very soul in every move. Almost shed a tear watching her pose. Don't know why. But she got to me. Unbelievable. And you watch her pose, go ahead, look it up on YouTube. She'll get you too. Condition. Andrea Shaw, I can see why she lost to this unbelievable condition. Turn to the side and advantage Shaw. I like that last name, Shaw. Of course, Angela. I mean, Angie. There's that song. Is there an Andrea song? I used to go out with an Andrea. One of my first girlfriends. Andrea. She was pretty. But anyway. Yes, advantage Shaw because her round, full delts, biceps, triceps, and the quads here. The proportions, everything. It is giving her an advantage over the more conditioned athlete. I think it's just too much. And hey, I mean, Andrea Shaw's absolutely in shape. She's conditioned for sure. I would still say Angela's more conditioned. But the shot itself, it is a better pose for Andrea Shaw. Turn, or actually we are already turned. Go to the side tricep. Sorry, little bit nervous doing a woman's matchup. It's not like doing a male comparison when you can, you can say things, you know what I'm saying. You gotta give the women the respect. Why? Because they damn well deserve it. Look at the delts on these women. Unbelievable. Again, the condition here. of Angela, it does push the perhaps more muscular and better shaped side tricep of Andrea Shaw. So it's actually quite a little battle, I'm here to tell you. Go to the back shots. The almighty back shots. Andrea Shaw. She is the Miss Olympia. 5 years running for a reason. I have a history of the Miss Olympia too on my channel. Go ahead and watch that. Goes back to 1980, right? Yeah, Rachel McLeish. But anyway, yes, condition does appear to be somewhat similar. It is very close. Andrea Shaw is peeled, and I mean shredded to the diced. If I had to guess, and like I said, these are pictures, guys. You're only going to tell so much, but from watching the video footage, all those things, all that nature, I would say that Angela probably is slightly more peeled to the diced. Here's the rear double. Truly a thing of beauty. Both of these back shots, unreal. And like I said, guys, watch that Angela pose. I don't know how to explain it. Just this is bodybuilding. It's like Arnold said, Ed Coney, this is posing, he says. And that's Angela Yeo. And I apologize if I'm mispronouncing your last name, Miss Yeo. Perfect rear double bi for both young ladies. And the condition from behind is maybe not as much as it was from the front. Speaking of the front, go back to the front. And is this an abs and thigh? Hey. The women have been posing this way for years. They've been hitting their abs and thighs like this. Kind of like the Tyler Mannion told them not to do that, but that's the men's open. I think you should leave the girls well enough alone when they do this pose. Look at that tight tummy on this Angela Yeo. Unbelievable. Now, Andrea, of course, she's not going to the side because her tummy is also very tight as well. Not quite as peeled as Angela, though. So, from the front, there's definitely a condition edge, I would suggest. Now, the thing of it is, all these pictures are from the prejudging. So, you really have to reserve your decision until you see some pictures from the finals. And dare I say, this Angela Yeo, she has tightened up her condition, I would suggest. Andrea Shaw, she looks good too. I think there's more striations in the glutes on the prejudging versus finals. But Angela, I think she's a little bit more separated in the back. Now, ultimately, I mean, you look at Andrea's back, those lat insertions, incredible. Keep in mind, she's got a few inches in height. So her back should be a lot bigger, shouldn't it? Yeah, hard to say. And here is the front double. We had a back shot and a front shot from the finals. Andrea looks good. Muscles bulging. Biceps. Mind-boggling. Separation in the quads. Maybe not as tight as they were in the finals. Or the prejudging, rather. I apologize. And this Angela Yeo, she really brought it to the finals. So at the end of the day, it is close enough that I'm not going to suggest anybody was robbed. There was no politics involved. But I do like to give my opinion, and judging off the pictures, and like I mentioned earlier, you can only have so much steam behind your opinion. But we do have opinions, and I think that Angela Yeo did enough at the Olympia to dethrone Andrea Shaw. But having said that, I mean no disrespect at all to the champion. Hey, there is no debate. She won. She's the champion. Obviously, the judges have the front row seat. They can see. There was reasons, I'm sure. But man, oh man, the fact that Angela did defeat Andrea right before the Olympia. Shows me that she could be in trouble. Will she get number 6 next year? Hard to say. Will she get her Rising Phoenix title back? Or will she just focus mainly on that Olympia? And perhaps go for that Iris Kyle record of 10 Miss Olympia titles. That's the most Olympia titles anybody's ever won. But not with Angela nipping at her heels. Hit thumbs up on the video and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Have a nice one.